like once someone's indoctrinated and once someone wants to have that belief, and it's cognitive dissonance as well. Like they have cognitive dissonance on this side, which can be very powerful. Once you get someone into that state of belief and they form a very strong cognitive dissonance, it's going to be very hard for them to break out of it. That's why they'll have so much control over them. That's why I always tell you guys to like think for yourself. Think for yourself. Do your own research. Don't become part of all that. One of the best things you could do is thinking for yourself. I get it, everyone wants to be in like little groups and accepted and shit, but it can be a negative thing, man. You can end up being like a hive mind. So always think for yourself, guys. You don't always need to agree with me. You don't listen to people who don't watch this stream who say that you need to agree with me. People agree with me because what I talk about makes sense. But I've never once said you need to agree with me. I'm not a controlling personality. I don't give a shit if you agree with me or not. Just try and be, you know, actual logical with your talk. And if I feel like you're saying something because, you know, you're doing it for the you know, personal benefit, like some content creators, I'm going to call it out, right? Like, if you're saying, oh, you know, this or that, and it completely goes against what I see, what I observe, what I understand, I know you're doing it for a personal benefit. You're doing it to pander. I know these tactics, man, and I'm going to call them out. Simple as. What you see is what you get with me, man. I don't want to hear that. And I think, you know, a lot of the DVD community is very, very fake, so I'm quite a big threat to that fake kind of world they're in, right? And that's probably why, one of the reasons why I get attacked a lot, because I'm kind of exposing all these frauds. They hate it. Don't be a fucking fraud, then. Should be able to hit this. Oh, boo. That would have been an insta-down. Oh, well. I could have probably got that, but this stalk might be better. Okay, she's at an insta, what is it, god palette, I don't really care. You could just be at your safe little palette when there's no gameplay. Another god palette here. Ooh, she messed up. Did she mess up? She didn't. I needed to get stalk, so she were okay. Oh, maybe mess up here. Perfect lunge. You hate fake people. Yeah, I hate fake people. I expose them all the time. They hate it. That's why they create slander against me. Like, you have to realize fake people are fake. So they live in fakeness. So they're masters at slander. They're masters at, you know, fake. So exposing fake people can be very dangerous because they're very good at being fake. You see? But, I don't know. It's just kind of what I do. I don't like them.
I've got this Prime sub and figured here is the best place to use it.
Thank you, man.
Not playing DVD anymore, but still like to watch your content from time to time.
I appreciate
Other games too.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Alright, what kind of stuff does she have? We should have it here. Maybe. Yeah. Hopefully she doesn't have DS. Yeah. Alright, looks like number 2's the one we want. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, that's not even the right girl. My god. I'm going for too many hooks here. I'm going to freaking losing. If they're efficient. If they're not, I'll be fine, but I don't know what efficiency they have, so I can't really base my gameplay on that, sadly. They've only done one gem, but I don't know how many are close to being done. That's the issue. B-Gang, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. You ideally don't want them to heal on hook as well. If they heal on hook, it's like the healing nerf weren't even anything.
The people you're referring to just lack critical thinking. That's why they fall for these deranged narratives. Massive
Maybe.
respect for speaking out against people who take advantage of others.
Yeah. For their own bidding. I mean, it's just my perspective on it. I appreciate the 200 bits, man. Probably get the stalk on her instead, actually. Okay. Someone's here, looks like. Unless that were her. Perfect. Do I get the stalk? We're talking about lots of different things. The purpose, yeah, they could be spiteful, for sure. There is very nasty people out there as well. I've met a few in this community. But just in general in the world, right? And these people will use the less, what would I say? There isn't just one type, but they'll use people for their bidding, won't they? Which you've seen happen to me with the slander shit, right? They use people who already want to have an excuse to be horrible to someone. So they don't have to really... They don't really have to even make anything up what makes sense, because they're waiting for something. Do you know what I mean? They're like rabid dogs or whatever. They're kind of just waiting. And as soon as they've got something, attack. Do you get what I mean? And the people who create these kind of narratives, this slander, they know that. So it's easy for them.
Respect you, True 3, and really enjoy your content and the logic which is behind your words when debating with people who don't want to hear it.
Appreciate you, man. Take my eyes for a bit. Experience style if you want to give a build. It's one of the realest chats you'll get on the DVD community here. Not the realest. I never say the, because there might be another one out there who's even more fucking real. But it's definitely one of, like, easily. You will hear way more mature adult talks here than the, yeah, I'd say probably the majority. Quite mature, quite intense subjects at times. No fake shit here, no lies. Literally what I'm thinking. If what I'm thinking is incorrect, that could be something, but it's not lying. I'm being honest with you with what I believe, with what I'm thinking. You know, like, for example, me saying that you need to use strategy with the killer. I honestly believe that. I'm not lying to you. Do you know what I mean? I could be incorrect, which I haven't seen proof of. But I'm not lying. Do you get what I mean? Kind of screwed there, aren't you? Again? If everyone was honest in the world, yeah, the world would be way better. I actually put a poll up to DBD Twitter saying, would the world be better if everyone was honest? And I can't remember what the results were, but it weren't like 100% yes. Which... strange. Like, of course there'd be some things which you would miss. But overall, it would be a net positive for the world, being honest. Right? Like, a lot of bad things happen in the world because of dishonesty. Oh, he has Dead Hard. The weak perk, right? Let's kick this with our pop. So very, very strange. Maybe to be expected though, because as I said, the community definitely has a lot of dishonesty. Very strange. You find it difficult to lie. Good. Same. I don't like lying. I expose liars. It's like one big thing I do. I hate liars. They're my least favorite person. So if you see me kind of having to go at someone or whatever, it's probably because I think they're a liar. Lying piece of shit. I hate them. I actually do get a bit emotional when it comes to liars, because I really do dislike liars. But I always try and control my emotions as much as humanly possible. Perfect. Perfect. That little hesitation got me the hip. Absolute honesty would do more harm than good. No, it wouldn't. We as humans need to be able to lie. I'm not talking about smaller things, of course. Nope, don't agree. Give me an example. A lot of wars will have been created through lies and propaganda. You know that, right? Like, if you knew what you were exactly fighting for, I'm not saying all, but if you knew exactly what you were fighting for, would you still fight for it? If you knew exactly what it was? If they were like, oh, we just want some oil. I would say most of the time, when you're lying and it's for like a good cause, it's things that you don't need, per se. In comparison. Just give me an example. Give me an example. Because I really do feel not being able to lie, only telling the truth will do way more good than bad. It'll have some bad, of course, but it'll do way more good than bad. What if someone asks you you're banking for? That's a really stupid... Okay, I'll stop being blunt. You just say, I'm not going to give you my banking for. It's not lying. I was going to go blunt as fuck there. That's the northern part of me, man. I can't help it. Kids won't have Santa. Yeah. But also, loads of wars won't happen. Kids not having Santa. Loads of wars not happening. This is what I'm talking about. You would miss some things for sure, but the things you miss are not outweighed by the things that would go, if you know what I mean. Like... I won't have any traditions to replace the lying ones. People would just be honest. I don't know why it's such a crazy premise for a lot of people. Like, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I've lied.